Hey everyone, how's it going? I'm Matthew Robinson, and I've been doing YouTube for a little over 10 years now. And because of that, I figured it's finally time to do a room tour video. Now, various parts of my room have been shown in various videos, but there are some parts that haven't been seen that my audience and subscribers are not aware of. That's partially why I'm doing this, but also just because I really wanted to do a room tour video. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and go. Alright, and here we are. All around here. So this little hanging mailbox I made out of an old package. I usually hang this on the outside of my door whenever I go to work or whenever I just go out for groceries. Whenever I'm expecting mail, because I really don't like people going into my room when I'm not at home. This poster of Van Gogh's Starry Night I bought at a Five Below. I have my own hamper. I actually had a bigger hamper, but I couldn't open my door wide enough, so I got this. And here's my bookshelf. As you can see, I got a bunch of crap cluttered on it. Some whiteout, lighter, this yellow hairspray from 6 years ago. It still works, by the way. This little, I think this is a brick chunk. I saved it because I think it looks a little bit like a mountain. Like a very angular mountain. But yeah, there's a lot of clutter on here and I gotta clear it off. This little battery-powered radio I got for Christmas one year, and I was actually planning on using this in a movie that had a 1950s prologue. But that movie's been scrapped, but I want to use this in something. Anyway, I just keep a bunch of stuff on here. My various notebooks and yearbooks and other stuff. Yeah. And right here, let me just crouch over. This is a broomstick, and this thing right here is actually a piece of my old tripod that broke. I'm planning on turning these into fake guns that'll be used in a war movie I'm writing. And this old guitar strap will also be used as the gun strap for one of them. Anyway, this is my microphone. It's a Samson condenser. And someone's calling me. Potential spam. Anyway, yeah, I use this to record. And this is a hand sanitizer refill and a snare drum I bought for recording the soundtrack to my movie Spirit Nash. Alright. And right here, my closet. I used to open this up and turn it into a makeshift recording studio, but I don't do that anymore. I'm planning on getting like a box and just lining it with egg cartons. That's a poster I made for a graphic design class at university. I also had a tennis class at university. This, I need proper lighting. Hold on. This sculpture was going to be used in my scrapped movie Sinbad and the Golden Satellite. It was going to be repainted. Now I don't know what to use this for anymore. And these are right here. These are a couple of collapsible laundry baskets I own. This one is cloth, and I bought it back in 2021. And this one is rubber and plastic I bought last year because our dryer broke and I was using this to carry my wet clothes. Before that, I was just like using a literal stock pot, and I really need to get this out actually because our dryer is broken again, so I just put that right there. And these two bins, this bottom one is where I keep my various plush stuff, but you can't really see too well in there. And this one is just like toys and props and masks and things. This is the skull candelabra I used in my Let's Fighting Love video. Yeah, there's a lot of junk in here as well. Macanjo. I had it on zoom in and forgot to take it out. This I actually got from my grandma. It folds up like that. That right there is the antlers of a jackalope I killed once. Out in Kentucky, they get pretty big up there. We'll come back to this corner in a bit. There's my trash can. As you can see, I got all this floral wire hanging up on the wall. And because the dryer's out, what I plan to do is just pin all my shirts and underwear and things on here and just dry them out with the fan. Those are some picture frames I haven't opened yet. There's a charger, and here are my anime DVDs. These are the movies, and these are the shows, and there's my guitar, toothbrush. There's my Cowboy Bebop poster that I got at a con once that I really need to replace the fasteners with. Like, it's staying up there with putty at the moment. I really need to replace them with the thumbtacks. This is a drawing I did. Really dusty. This is a drawing I did in of a sunset in my senior year of high school. It's been rolled up like this for like 10 years, and I've just been keeping it there. Oh, wait. Doing all this one-handed is a pain. As you can see, I got some manga right there. Got some Negima, Zombie Powder, and Chainsaw Man, and more clutter. And clutter up here as well. There's some extra discs. Well, not discs, but cases. And I really need to dust up here. Alright. So, my desk is next. This is a UV detector thing. And, yeah, you can just guess what that's for. This is a butter dish. I want to use this for when I eventually move out. And here, hold on, I need my dominant hand for this. Oh, there's a lot of dust on that one. This is a caricature of myself that someone did at my cousin's wedding. Yeah, it looks really nice, doesn't it? Anyway, yeah. These are a whole bunch of clothes and other things I want to give away eventually. And I gotta keep constantly moving things around just so I can... Alright, this one I got like a couple years ago. This is $1 with Robin Williams' face on it. That's funny. It's also very dusty. Everything is. And these are a bunch of manga and other books I haven't read yet. And I don't really like this desk, actually. I'm thinking about getting rid of this big desk piece. I can put more shelves along this wall. I can make it to the outlet on the other side. Maybe do some green screen stuff on here. Anyway, this tensor lamp right here I got from my grandma, as well as this flower vase that looks like an angel. Whew, there's a lot of stuff in here. We're almost done. This box I forgot to mention is a mystery box. I got a bunch of DVDs in there for Christmas. Anyway, right here is probably the end. There's a foam head here. This is where I'm keeping my laptop in this case. Oi. It's really... well, more clutter. I'm planning on getting rid of this wheeled table as well. These are other fake guns that are going to be used in the war movie. Those are some books I have yet to read. They just won't fit in the pile over here. And then you see all these DVDs right here. There are a whole bunch back here. And right there. This little skull figure I actually got at a crowd fair downtown. And the little tiger right here is actually soapstone. Got that at a military display show. This I got at a little metalwork shop in Pigeon Forge in Tennessee. And these are a whole bunch of books. You see Calvin and Hobbes. If you look right there, you'll see a little Popeye book right there. Sorry I can't get any closer, but I'm kind of stuck right here because I got a bunch of stuff piled up. Anyway, a whole bunch of manga, a whole bunch of books. I'm planning on getting a shelf for that as well, which is what I'm going to put right here once I get rid of this wheeled table. More DVDs right there. As you see, my PS2 Slim with some anime DVDs piled on top of it. And some more anime DVDs right there. And a whole bunch of DVDs right here. And all of this is the reason why I haven't made a collection video in the past couple of years. Because I really want to finish my collection, get it a little bit more finished up before I make another one. This is something I got when I was about 19 or 20. These are speakers that are also like light up fountains. I saw my cousin have one of these and I was like, yeah, I want that. So my parents got it for me for my birthday. I'm not spoiled. My lists are always very, my birthday lists are always very reasonable. I forgot the word reasonable for a bit. These are necklaces I got at a parade in Florida. And right here is my Force Fire 101 car. The only VHS I own. Camelot, which I also got from my grandma. Bottle caps. Souvenir coins. And what else is there? Let's see, what else is there? What else is there? Well, I guess there's these. These are from middle school. And I've never been able to find a place to hang these up. But hopefully someday I will. And, yeah, that's my room. Oh, hold on. And so, yeah, that's my room. Oh, there's a couple of other things I forgot. I got all these trophies. The most of them are participation trophies. I'm planning on getting rid of those, except for the science fair trophy. And this was something I did for a contest. I guess it was just funny enough that I got first place. I think that's the only way I got first place, because this was so funny. Because my drawing back in those days, my drawing skills were basically non-existent. Like, if you look at Farmer Brown right here, the proportions are off, the hands are just like balls with lines, and I was using brown as a skin tone. But yeah, my drawing has really improved since then. I'm still proud of this, you know. Alright, so anyway, yeah, that's everything. That's my room. I don't know how much longer I'll be living here. I plan on moving out in a couple of years. And yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff I still want to get rid of and, you know, make room for. And yeah, that's my room. That's where I've been living and making YouTube videos for the past 10 years. And yeah, that's it for this video. So, sorry. So yeah, until then, be sure to like the video, share the video, and hit subscribe. And until then, you all just stay cool. Later.